This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. They're going to the air on the first play. Grabbed by the receiver. And that will pick up the first down, a spot at 38.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Delivers quickly to the left side. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And, Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for his back. And this time it's complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This quarterback on fire today. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking right, this one caught. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Now it's second down here.
this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
That game sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab made by the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Handoff in a single back formation. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Past the 20. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I like what the quarterback's thinking here, trying to make something happen, but he's got to be aware. It's the first play of the drive. To take a loss like that, well, you really set yourself back on trying to pick up the first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Hawkeyes will send the punt team onto the field. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Oh, he makes the catch. Run down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing the football.
They bring him down after a short gain there. The Canes will crank up the tempo. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. And you're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Let's get set. 2nd down play here. Again, put out the RPO and it's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Breaking tackles. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Boy, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Yeah, exactly. Your 2nd down. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
After the incompletion on 1st down, we're going to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. He stays alive. And he just throws it away.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense, really put in a tough spot here coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on 3rd down.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. This passing game is still on fire. When we had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a shotgun run call. Not much on that play. Right down short.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's LaBelle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's LaBelle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
The pass rush closing in. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. He's got the first and still going. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point.
Miami, 28, Iowa, 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 2nd down after that completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's LaBelle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the right side. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Hawkeyes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Who makes the grab? He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Bringing pressure. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's LaBelle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Hawkeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. And the defense tackles into what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They pick up the first on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. The
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? They flip it to him on a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Canes.
Guess that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Takes the handoff. It's LaBelle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here off the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through.
And here comes a deep shot. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Miami, 35, Iowa, 7.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop? Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting them behind the chains. Love to see it.
On their own 8-yard line now. It's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a quick grab. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Hawkeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14.
Miami 35, Iowa 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing.
He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Miami. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch-and-catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's LaBelle.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. All right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Finds a receiver wide open.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
And the Canes will line up on first and 10. Looking to throw again. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 14. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where the heck was that all day?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hand it off to the back. The Hawkeyes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go.
Working clock with the ground game. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Base 27, Jones.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Miami.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Trick 9B.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Canes. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
6, Iowa, 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not
Looking to throw it deep. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it, game over. It's always a special year, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions.